I don't want to spoil it, but I did sort of cheat. So, there's a supposed secret exit in Earth Temple, but the ability for me to find it or not is the big question here. I mean, I don't remember this place at all, so I wouldn't remember where to go and where to not go. Oh look, nose. Probably within these next 10 minutes I'm going to be interrupted very crudely, but... Oh wait, no, there's a barn over there. Okay, there's a key. But I believe a key was the original part of the level design, so it means nothing. Was it? I remember there being a... Yeah. I think I remember, sort of... Okay, I remember this room. But I think I remember sort of trying to go the fast way around everything. So, maybe that's why I missed it. And no, I did not cheat and actually look it up where it is. But there is supposed to be a secret exit here of sorts. Unless it has something to do with something really crappy that never really existed. I wonder if there's some crap that happens after you beat the level. I mean... You could really do that, you know, include no midway point in the level, have it the start by midway point checkbox selected, and the midway point is just a copy of... Okay, I don't remember going this way last time. I don't remember this way even existing last time. Aha! That's the problem. I had this place done first, so I didn't have this fire element. Burninate! So, this is where the secret exit must be. Wow, that was too... Whoops! Keep on forgetting I don't have fire flower. Keep forgetting how ugly the original game's spines are. Everyone should use custom spines. The spines in this game are so freaking ugly. Probably with the right technology, I would have never needed that springboard, but... oh well. I find it really weird that in like some Mario games, it's really low-tech, you know, everything, and then in some Mario games, everything is all future-y. Ah, the whole point was to do this area last, because it has this point, but the forest area seemed to have a lot of the easier secret exits. Whoa. Okay, just checking. There must be fire flowers in here. Yep. Too bad I don't get an item box. Good thing I left the entire video to do this, because, you know, if I didn't, the last video would have had 30 seconds to pretty much sum this entire area up. Which, if you were somebody else looking for it, it probably wouldn't be that bad, considering you'd only have to find it. Look at that. I better go back to state 0. Or state 9. Or state 1. If you want state 1, like... Okay. Appears there are quite a few books here. You can read some. At last, I've reached the desert. Instead of the tall, snowy peaks back home, I see smooth rolling dunes every which way. The sand beneath my feet feels so different, but so similar to the snow back home. This is fascinating to explore. Modern kitty. It's nearly empty. Oh, I heard. Oh, day 10. There's so strange. Day 11. My father always said, "Son, life is like a string. Hold it firmly, unwavering, approaching life with clear, steady objective and purpose. You'll go far." Wandering the desert aimlessly with not a drop of water, I realized he may have been right. Perhaps this journey was useless. Day 12. I'm getting so tired and thirsty. Dad, is that you? Dad, why are you disappearing? No, please don't be a mirage. Don't leave me alone. So tired, the sand looks soft. It wouldn't hurt to rest in nice soft sand just for a little while. Day 13. Why can't I begin to write about what happened today? I woke to find myself in a bed, surrounded by talking mice. They explained that I had been found collapsed in the desert, and they brought me to their village so I could recover. They had never seen someone like me before, and they were fascinated. I told the villagers my story, from the early desire to explore all of Elementia, as Mario did, to my journey in the desert. We then exchanged stories and myths from other cultures. Even though we had different stories to tell, our societies weren't so different after all. We both learned to live in harsh climates, working together alongside friends and family. And so I regained my strength and departed, bringing plenty of food and water they kindly gave to me. Before I headed home last, I left my new friends a katana, in the hopes it would be passed down generations along with our unique story, our first contact. A katana? Crap, how many books are there? I might need a 21st video, but I want to end on 20. Perhaps the most famous scourge of the seas was known as Captain Treasure's Goldbeard. Indeed, his crew aboard the Golden Jewel were feared for plundering any ship in their path, leaving their victims not a pain to spare. Yeah, I'm gonna need 21st video for this. With each raid, the captain would chuckle, exposing a set of gold teeth from within his strawberry blonde beard. He would then claim all of the valuables for himself, stuffing them in his enormous treasure chest. The captain never spent or shared his amazing wealth, instead simply gazing at it. One day, the Golden Jewel had a specially bountiful raid. Mountains of coins and gems were thrown into the chest, and it never filled. But something was amiss as they set sail. "The ship is sinking," cried a crewman. "The water is beginning to engulf the ship. Your treasure chest must be weighing us down." "You have to take some loot out," cried another crewman. "No," screamed Goldbeard. "I would rather let the whole ship sink than lose a single piece of treasure." And so Goldbeard and his crew simply watched as the water continued to rise. Someone tried to lighten the load by throwing barrels and cannons overboard, but it was no use. Soon the entire ship was submerged in water. Goldbeard watched in horror as his treasure chest sunk along with it. No one knows what happened to Goldbeard and his crew after losing their ship. However, it's said that the treasure chest is still at the bottom of the sea, and that is guarded by the ghost of Goldbeard's pet parrot. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Might almost go overtime. The four had created a world. It began as a single flat mass stretching on for miles in every direction. Yet the four knew not what to add to their creation. For a time, it was left untouched. Ooh, this is the real story of Elementia. At one point, however, the most mischievous of the four set the entire world ablaze with crackling flames. "No!" cried the others in unison. In response, one of them crafted an enormous ocean to douse the flames. This water simply floated above the fire, unable to stop it. The third joined sculpted solid rocks under the flames, and it was then came the force of gravity. stopping the flames at last. After this, a thick haze of cloud engulfed the world. Seeing this, the four fashioned together a whirling cyclone, which then hurled toward the smoke. When the cyclone finally died down, the smoke had been blown away, and the world was clear once again. The four simply started at their accidental creation. Neither of them mad at each other, for till they realized what their world had missing. Man, I'm gonna go overtime. The first assumed that the responsibility of fire, the second of water, the third of earth, and the fourth of wind. Together they were a crafted planet. They added rolling hills and the fourth and proud mountains, rushing streams and quiet lakes, glassing over their world with flora and fauna. At last the four finished their world, elementary. With the world complete, the four hoped that the garden protected them. But while the four had the ability to create, they also could potential to destroy. And I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to go to a next